There are no facts, only interpretations. Man is the cruelest animal. There are no beautiful surfaces without a terrible depth. We have art in order, not to die of the truth. Man is something to be surpassed. To escape boredom, a man works either beyond what his usual needs require, or else he invents play, that is, work that is designed to quiet no need other than that for working in general. In every real man a child is hidden that wants to play. Christianity came into existence to lighten the heart, but now it needs to burden the heart to start with so it can lighten it afterwards. Consequently, it will perish. Every deep thinker is more afraid of being understood than of being misunderstood. The surest way to corrupt a youth is to instruct him to hold in higher esteem those who think alike than those who think differently. Never trust a thought that didn't come by walking. No one talks more passionately about his rights than he who in the depths of his soul doubts whether he has any. Whenever I climb, I am followed by a dog called ego. In large states, public education will always be mediocre, for the same reason that in large kitchens, the cooking is usually bad. An artist chooses his subjects, that is the way he praises. We often refuse to accept an idea merely because how it has been expressed is unsympathetic to us. It is my ambition to say in 10 sentences what others say in a whole book. Glance into the world, just as though time were gone, and everything crooked will become straight to you. There is always some madness in love. But there is also always some reason in madness. That which does not kill us makes us stronger. And we should consider every day lost on which we have not danced, at least once. How little it takes to make us happy. The sound of a bagpipe without music life would be a mistake. He who fights with monsters might take care lest he thereby becomes a monster. And if you gaze for long into an abyss, the abyss gazes also into you. You have your way. I have my way. As for the right way, the correct way, and the only way, it does not exist. One can promise actions, but not feelings, for the latter are involuntary. He who promises to love forever, or hate forever, or be forever faithful to someone is promising something that is not in his power. Anyone who has declared someone else to be an idiot, a bad apple, is annoyed when it turns out in the end that he isn't. He who has a why to live can bear almost any how. One repays a teacher badly if one always remains nothing but a pupil. I was in darkness, but I took 3 steps and found myself in paradise. The first step was a good thought, the second, a good word, and the third, a good deed. In loneliness, the lonely one eats himself, in a crowd, the many eat him. Now choose. One must still have chaos in oneself to be able to give birth to a dancing star. Love is blind, friendship closes its eyes. Man is the only animal that must be encouraged to live. In individuals, insanity is rare, but in groups, parties, nations, and epochs, it is the rule. The demand to be loved is the greatest of all arrogant presumptions. We have art, so that we shall not die of reality. He who climbs upon the highest mountains laughs at all tragedies, real or imaginary. The surest way to corrupt a youth is to instruct him to hold in higher esteem those who think alike than those who think differently. The man of knowledge must be able not only to love his enemies, but also to hate his friends. It is hard enough to remember my opinions, without also remembering my reasons for them. Sometimes people don't want to hear the truth, because they don't want their illusions destroyed. The earth has a skin, and that skin has diseases. One of its diseases is called man.